This movement, this young, burgeoning movement, is a movement for all people, not just young people. As you see here, there are young people, old people, rich people, poor people, people of every race, creed, and color. This is a big tent. This is a movement for all of us. If you could put a label on this movement, is a sense that things are not fair. And what's more American than the sense of fair play and fairness? And there's a sense in America, I can say at every level, that the system is rigged and that it is unjust. And I think that's not only unpleasant for so many people, I think it's unhealthy for us as a society.
This country is in a deficit, okay? Whether you are a high school student or a college student, you still have a deficit within your own community, within your own family. Right now, a lot of college students, their degrees are in a deficit. They're paying millions and millions and thousands of dollars to get a degree with no job. Why is it that we can't take care of our patients? Why is it that Wall Street can get bailed out, but we see our patients without insurance and suffering and dying? Why is that? So we believe that taxation across the board is a solution, not to balance this deficit on the backs of poor patients.
From town to town, them police make it hard. Where if you're around me road, then I ain't got no hope in this world anymore. My brothers, my sisters.
We're all working people, and we're all not the wealthiest people in this country that are really getting a break right now. Okay, at the end of the day, this is about the initial Occupy Wall Street protests were about joblessness and sense of despair and desperation for our young folks. And let me tell you something, all of our lives, you and me, all of us, were told if we studied hard, we went to high school, went to college, there'd be a good job waiting for us. That isn't the America that we have anymore. There's not a good job waiting for us when we graduate college, right, in most cases. All right, so there's a pervasive sense of abandonment of working families and working people in this country. These protests are all about that. That's why organized labor has joined in, because that voice is our voice. I see, first of all, the Occupy Wall Street protests as a spark that has ignited organized labor to finally bring this fight to the streets, get it out of the corridors in Albany and the corridors in Washington, D.C., and onto the streets. When working families start clogging Broadway and clogging the other financial districts in cities across this country, then the decision makers in this country will finally start to listen.